Alright fellas, here we're back on our Pokemon Legends ZA video where allegedly, let's just say start off with allegedly. And by the way, I don't tell me I just spoiled you when you clicked on this video after I put a title and a description and like a thumbnail on it, alright? Anyway, apparently Legends ZA Mega stuff has been leaked. I mean, obviously, hold with a grain of salt. It's alleged, etc. Right? I mean, I don't think we know everything for certain. I mean, obviously, you can like if a leaker hears me say that, they're gonna be like, "Oh no, you're wrong. It was leaked. It's confirmed." I mean, we leakers have been wrong so many times. This guy's been wrong so many times. There's been cases where other people have been wrong because they followed one person who was wrong. Let's just you know, wait until some official reveals before like going 100%, 1000% confirmed, whatever, right? But, say that there's a likelihood, whatever, that's fine. Apparently, megas have been all the new megas have been apparently all of them. I don't know if it's actually all of them, but they've been revealed for Legends ZA, not official artworks or not official like numbers or anything like I say official numbers, whatever, nothing like that, or nothing like hard defining, just a number and the list. That's about all we know. Apparently Mega Excadrill is one of them. Apparently Mega Flygon is not one of them. Mega Kling could be one of them, and this is the big list. I don't care to give a lot of publicity to these Twitter creators because this guy is just an engagement farm. Just being honest. So if you want to engage with them, go for it. But that's on you. I don't really care. I'm not taking sides here. But apparently this is our list of Mega Pokemon. Pokemon that are going to be getting Mega Evolutions in. At first glance, I mean, there are some that I'm upset are not getting Megas, but there's also some that I'm very happy are getting Megas. We have figured that Zygarde and Zeraora, which are put under confirmed apparently. We knew this from the Terra leak that they are at least like they were planned. So maybe they're confirmed now, whatever. And this is why I've been talking kind of about Mega Zygarde and Horizon stuff, because I figure Zygarde's Mega Evolution will make an appearance there. I figure Gibby and Zygarde's going to come back probably in Mega Voltage. It's going to go complete, then it's going to go Mega. I figure the Black Rayquaza is going to come back. It'll go Mega. That makes a lot of sense. It just does, especially because their story is not over yet. Zeraora, very random, but we'll just have to kind of see about that. Victory Bell's apparently been confirmed, and so is Excadrill. I don't know what source has been confirming these to have these 100% accurate or whatever, but it's probably just the same thing. It's a leak. Take it, take this with a grain of salt, right? But apparently Victory Bell and Excadrill are getting Mega Evolutions. Two cool Pokemon for sure, definitely deserving. Also, Kalos starters and Legends ZA starters. This makes sense. Greninja, I'm very curious if they're going to give Greninja, Ash Greninja as a Mega Evolution, or if they're just going to give it, right, if they're just going to give it its own custom Mega, like, just with Ash Greninja completely out of mind. People will say Ash Greninja is lazy, but I also think Ash Greninja makes a lot of sense to be its Mega. Hot take, I would not be upset if Ash Greninja was just Mega Greninja. Anyway. And then the Legends ZA starters. So for Alligator, Meganium, and Embor. So that's good. Honestly, I'm very happy about that. I think all those Pokemon deserve Megas. They could be pretty damn cool as Megas, especially like Embor needs a lot of love. Meganium needs a lot of love. So this is great. Darnayson Yveltal, this is kind of probably just playing similarly off of the origin form Dialga and Palkia from Legends Arceus. We got that big thing for them, so now Darnayson and Yveltal, the box Legends of X and Y, are getting new forms in ZA, the focus on Zygarde. Pangoro, very random, but hey, Kalos Pokemon getting a Mega Evolution. I mean, we did need this. This is just true. Kalos Pokemon did need Mega Evolutions. And then it's one of these four. I've figured out that the commonality between all these Pokemon is spinning pretty quick. I mean, obviously, I didn't fucking like it. Analyze deep was like, oh yes, no, it's pretty obvious. The commonality between all these Pokemon is that they spin. I mean, Hitmontop spins on its top. Spinda is dizzy, and it's literally named Spinda. Starmie literally spins like in its animation. It's like an axle, kind of not an axle. What do you call it? Like I don't know. Whatever. It spins. And then Clink Clang, which all of its gears turn, it spins, whatever, right? So one of these Pokemon's going to be getting a Mega Evolution. We don't know which one yet. My personal hope out of all of these, who would I want to get a Mega Evolution out of these? Clink Clang could probably be the most like unique, but honestly, I like Starmie. I think Starmie could be pretty cool to get a Mega, but also a lot of Kanto Pokemon have gotten Megas, so I think we should move that to Clink Clang just because they need some more rep. Phalanx, very random but pretty cool. Muck, okay. Mega Muck, sure. Slurpuff, and then Slurpuff is weird to then have Aromatisse / Corviknight. What is that? All right, sure. Probably Aromatisse. I would assume not Corviknight. I don't know why they would give Slurpuff something, but I say would they why would they give Slurpuff something but not Aromatisse? And then we've got Mega Glalie but not Mega Frostlass. So I bite my tongue on that one. That could make sense. Honestly, prefer Corviknight anyway. I think a Gen 8 Pokemon other than Failings getting a Mega Evolution would be pretty cool. Corviknight would be sick. Rapidash, Keldeo, or Mudsdale. I mean, Keldeo would be the coolest, but it's probably Rapidash or Mudsdale. It's just a horse Pokemon. Clearly, no one knows which. The Meloetta, Hydreigon, and Dragalge. These two are making me the most hype because Hydreigon is my third favorite Pokemon ever, and Dragalge is one of my favorite Kalos Pokemon. To quickly cut into my next segment, we do have the Mega Evolution from X and Y and Omega Ruby Sapphire here, which we do have 46 different Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, 48 Megas total because of Charizard and Mewtwo having two, and then I guess another two if you want to count the Primals. But I'm pretty sure I remember my numbers from another video where it was 26 Pokemon that had Mega Evolutions in X and Y and 20 that were introduced in Omega Ruby Sapphire. What is the exact number here? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22? 22 megas for this game. That definitely makes sense. I mean, that number is about the same. 26 to 20, 22 is a good middle ground for that. So those Pokemon definitely make sense. Um, Mega Hydreigon. Man, that's so sick. That's so fucking sick. We love that. But yeah, in terms of like Pokemon that are getting megas, I think this is good representation. Like these are all Pokemon. Okay, I don't think these are all Pokemon that need them. Like Hydreigon doesn't need one really. Like obviously no like legendaries need them. Starters could use them for sure. Like Zygon, Zeraora probably don't need them. But in terms of like competitive stuff, a lot of these Pokemon could definitely use the buff. And in terms of like generations not being represented by megas, obviously there's gonna be some Kanto shilling with like Muck and potentially Rapidash and Victory Bell, whatever, right? But I want to say that those are like some less popular Kanto Pokemon. Like Ash had a Muck, James had a Victory Bell, whatever, but still, these are some lower end Pokemon that definitely like do like not need megas, but could definitely use them. And in terms of other generation options, like we've got one, potentially two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 like Kalos Pokemon that are getting megas out of like the 67 Pokemon that are in its dex, I believe. So Kalos Pokemon getting Mega Evolutions is great. More Unova Pokemon, potentially with like Kling Klang here, Hydreigon, and Meloetta. That's definitely good Unova. I don't think that I think it's enough, all things considered, considering how many, and also Excadrill, considering how many Unova Pokemon there are. But I mean, it's fine. So sure. And then also a few Pokemon from generations like 7 and 8, and not any from 9. But I mean, that makes sense to me. The Generation 8, right? With like Corviknight and no failings, yeah. So those are good options in Generation 7 with Zeraora and I think it was literally just Zeraora. I guess Mudsdale if it gets it over Rapidash, but I don't see it getting it over Rapidash. Anyway, whatever. So definitely getting some Pokemon that to get Mega Evolutions from later generations is great. Definitely needed that, and I think this is a pretty good roster. Like Victory Bell needs the help. Tangrowth, all of these besides maybe Starmie, Phalanx, Muck, Slurpuff, Aromatisse, Corviknight, Dragalge, Rapidash, Mudsdale. Like these Pokemon need help, like in terms of like being stronger than what they were initially. So that's great to have. And even then, a lot of other Pokemon have fallen off due to like the just power creep of modern Pokemon. Those of like potentially, I don't has Excadrill fallen off? Probably not, but I'm pretty sure some others have. Like I think Hydreigon fell a little bit. Meloetta is definitely not nearly as strong as it would be back like on release. Even then, it's still not really that great in general, I believe anyway. Like there's a lot of Pokemon that definitely could use some extra help from a Mega Evolution, and there's a lot that are very interesting with like Zygarde and Zeraora getting Megas. Love to see Xerneas and Yveltal getting Megas. It's so cool, man. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good lineup. So apparently this is what's confirmed in quote unquote, right, for Legends ZA. I say what you want, say it's confirmed, get hype about it, whatever. I'm not gonna like hold my breath until we actually know with 1000% certainty. I know there are people who have like leaked out, like played the game or whatever, and like could be posting leaks and stuff like that, and we could be getting trailers soon and stuff, but I'm not gonna really hold my breath too much until like this stuff really starts getting around and like really the trailers like start coming out with some of this stuff and start really confirming it. Just being honest, right? So 27 new Mega Evolutions. Okay? What's that number? 27. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You see Pokemon in the same lines because one of them have a Mega, not the others. This is 22. So apparently there's 27. I don't see. Apparently the leakers don't even know the full number. It's some people don't know the number. Whatever, doesn't matter. 22 to 27. Apparently new Pokemon are gonna be getting megas. We'll see. And take all this with a grain of salt. Don't take it as like confirmation. Don't start getting hyped at a 100% probability of like Mega Hydreigon. I would love to because Hydreigon being one of my favorite Pokemon, but I'm just gonna hold out, wait for official news and trailers and stuff before I like really start getting antsy, right? But let's hope, right? I mean, it's always good to hope. It's always good to like make fan art and make theories and stuff. But let's not. I just wouldn't recommend treating anything as treating any of this as like 100% confirmed. It's just I don't think that's a great idea. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you think about it in the comments below about all the new megas potentially coming for Legends EA. Let me know who you're most hyped for. Let me know who you think should get a mega that might, according to these leaks, will not get a mega. Great example. And yeah, I'll see you later. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace.